Alrighty. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope y'all doing well. Today, as we can see now by the beautiful title screen, I'm back with more Farming Simulator of the 19. Not exactly sure where I left off last stream, but I know that I've been putting in a few hours recently, off stream, off camera, if you will. And I've got a little bit of money. I just need a little bit more money, and then I should be able to get my new header and harvester. I think I landed on the New Holland, and then if I'm not mistaken, I was gonna go with this one. Yeah. Let's see, that one's 13.7, that one's 12.5, so yeah. Which, right there, for soybeans, that's all we need, so works out perfectly. And once we can get to, I think it's 459,000, or around there, I can sell my previous harvester and my previous header, and that should give us more than plenty of money. To be able to upgrade turn on harvester. Why can't I turn on my harvester? It's my what happened? Why can't I turn my harvester on? Oh, because I'm full, that's why. The harvester's full. That's right, okay. But yeah, once we get to 459,000, so basically 460, which is right around the corner as we can see, we can then sell these two here, the header and my current harvester, be able to have enough money, because that should put us up to about 519,000 in total, and we should be able to buy both with little to no problem. Let's see, we can check right now. That's the wrong thing right there. Damn, we should have, but it didn't get too much higher than what it was right now, what it is right now. But we should probably sell here soon. Maybe, I don't know. Because, I mean, we could take it to the ranch and get a decent profit for 1653. But at the same time, we could potentially wait just a little bit longer. Maybe wait till it gets to 17 or 1800. Who knows? There we go. Now the harvester turns on. But if we need to, we can absolutely sell ours, a little bit of our soybeans. Let's see, the ranch is up. Yeah, it's to the right, which isn't too far of a drive for us. Well, like I said, we could wait until we get something better. You know, whether or not that be the port grain elevator, or who knows, maybe even the restaurant somehow magically kicks off. Like, did I buy? I thought I put my cruise control on, but I guess I didn't. What we what we probably should do is just sell what we have, just to be able to get the money that we need. Because I mean, we'll have more than 45, maybe more than 50,000. I don't even know how many soybeans will, or how much soybeans we'll have by the end of this little harvest here. Um, but I mean, we could go and sell, get a decent amount of money, get the new harvester and header. Very well could. The thing is, I don't know if we should, though, you know? I think if we see either the ranch or or port grain elevator go up, then we'll start selling. But I mean, 1653, that's not bad. That would give us, I mean, with 45,000 liters of any type of vegetable or crop, you're gonna get decent profit. I don't know, we'll see. Let's take a look at the map. See, is anything like close to being field 11's probably going to be something like potatoes, I think. I don't know if I'm going to want to do that. Let's see, what's that? Wheat? Let's see, potatoes is like brown, so I think that's like field 4. So we potentially could do field 11 when that gets fully grown. Field 10 is already harvested. Field 13, what is field 13? Cotton, okay. So I think once field 13, or field 11, I think once that pops up with a contract to harvest it, because it's what, wheat, right? I think so, yeah. And I mean, wheat wouldn't take long, especially if we borrow somebody's equipment. And with it being field 11, it is decently big, so that gives us a good paycheck. So I think we'll save our crops. We won't sell them just yet. We'll do field 11 for contract. That should easily give us the, what, like 17-ish thousand dollars to give us the amount we need to get the new harvester and header. So I think that might be the plan. Um, maybe. I don't. Maybe. Obviously, it's in like field, or it's in like stage 2 or 3 of growing. So I mean, we still got a while until that is done. So like, even if we do wait until it's grown, it's still gonna be a little bit until it gets until it's ready to be harvested. There we go. Or maybe we take a look at some other harvesting jobs, like let's see, field 15. That's sunflowers. That wouldn't take us long at all. 3 acres in field 15. Where is that? Right there. So yeah, that's right down the street. And of course, it's all going to depend on what jobs we can take when we're done with our field as well. Because, I want to get it back to growing. I want to cultivate and then plant it as well. So by the time we do that, field 11 could be ready. For all we know, field 8 could be ready. What field 8 is? Corn. Field 8 is corn, I think. So yeah, we could even do field 8 next, and that would give us hella good money. And I mean, if we just take a peek at the contracts every once in a while or the map and see what's grown and what is currently growing, then we could accept the contract and then say we're like in the middle of cultivating it, finish cultivating and planting our field real quick, accept the contract in the middle of it, finish our field, and then we go do field 8 or 11 or whatever fields next. Think that might be the play. I don't know if there is. I kind of hope there is, but yeah, I don't think there is. Um, like the mini map, I wish it was like my map when I press pot or when I press escape. Like I wish I saw this, but in my mini maps, like I could expand it and see like where each field is growing wise. Like as soon as I see field 8 turn uh yellow and be able to harvest it, then I know, okay, let's go look for the contract, see if it's up. But since it's plain just a plain map, then it doesn't help me other than what roads to drive on. Well, there we go. It's ready to harvest now. Field 13 as well. It may take it a little bit just because it was just harvest or just turned ready to be harvested. So it might take a minute for the contract to pop up. So I think once we finish our field, we'll probably look at the contracts again. See where they're at. How did I miss that one? Come on, field 8, show yourself. If we see field 8, we'll see field 13, or vice versa. If we see field 13, we'll see field 8. Now, if we don't see either of them, then, yeah, I don't know. Okay, surely the contract should pop up now, right? Never mind. I guess this contract just doesn't want to show up. It doesn't want us to get a big payday from it. I mean, I am kind of glad that it's not showing up because I do want to get my field uh re-prepped again, so I mean, not the end of the world if I don't see the contract right now. I think most every other field is on here, except the two that are actually ready to harvest. You know, the two fields that I would, you know, like to work on, they don't want to show up in the contracts. For whatever reason. Cross the fingers, and they're not there. I would love to do Field 6, but I don't want to work with sugar beets. Sugar beets or potatoes. I don't like doing those jobs. If I need 50 grand, I'll do it. I'll do the potatoes, but if I can avoid them, I will avoid them at all costs. Maybe I'll maybe they'll give the contracts out once I finish my field. Maybe. Oh shoot. Trying to put my water bottle back and I wasn't turning enough. See, like, it takes almost 20 minutes to do my field, and, like, my field's not even that big. Like, I don't think this should take 20 minutes. Granted, a field like this, like, takes multiple hours, but at the same time, I'm also only going 4 miles an hour. And my header's that small. Like, I need the better harvester and header. I just need the other two, and I'll be fine. It's just I'm right there. I'm so close. Okay, I don't think we will use this harvester or header on our own field again. Hopefully not. Because hopefully we can get enough money here. But of course, you never know. Is there a way to turn brightness up in this game? Volume. I'll check in a second so I don't send my tractor into the mountain. Yeah, I don't think there is. Damn. How many times can I press the escape button and somehow manage to get where I am? Alright, we'll leave the tractor here. Get the cultivator set up. I guess just hook the cultivator up. Now here's where the easy part of the job comes in. I also need to upgrade my tractor, which I need the vehicle workshop for, which is also more money. Because I'm an idiot and didn't upgrade the tractor when I bought it. I just bought like the base version of it. I'm like, yeah, this will be fine. Not realizing I could have just either upgraded this tractor or bought a little bit better tractor. See, like I know this is a large tractor, but I don't remember like how far down on the large tractor list I bought this. I could check really quickly, just because I never remember. Shit, the cultivator not even all the way on the field. Of course, it doesn't help that I can't see half the time on this bottom right corner. Yeah, it's almost daytime, but by the time it becomes daytime, we're gonna have our field already cultivated. I'm not gonna need the sun for this part of the job. I don't know why. Past couple of times that I've harvested my field, it's always been in the fucking dark, like right before the sun comes up too. So it just makes getting the edge of my field almost impossible to see. Like, it's like all I get is just that little bit of light to see if I'm on the field, how far away I am from the edge of my field. I mean, obviously the first time going around, just to get the square marked out, is always the toughest. Just because I can barely see where the edge of my field is. And then once I get the last little bit, it's a lot easier. Because there isn't a giant ass hill where the edge of my field is. See, like, I can barely tell that I'm on the outside of the line. But I know that I am. See, yeah. It's a little bit easier to tell when it's, like, just pure black versus the harvested part of the field. It's easy to tell that versus, like, the edge where the grass is versus my harvested part of the field. Wish there was a setting to just always have it as day, but still like have time pass. I'm sure there's like a mod for it on Steam or something. For that, always having it as daytime, but time still passes. Because, like, I'm sure I'm not the only one that can agree, like, this is super annoying to deal with. Like, just nighttime. You can barely see. Even with the lights on your tractor, it's still pretty dang tough to see where you're going and what you're doing. Alright, we do have a little bit more back there just because we didn't line it up and like we kind of just turned into it, but yeah. But yeah, we'll be able to go back and get that, no problem. Of course, here could not do that first person. I cannot do a cultivator first person. I wouldn't be able to tell where I'm at. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Damn it. I mean, unless I do that. Oh yeah, I guess I could just do that, but oh well. Alright, most of the field's done. Just gotta get back on over to that side and we'll be good. While we're heading on over there, I'm gonna take a look. Field 13, field 8, right there, perfect. Okay, we got a little bit of time on field 8, but we at least have it there. Oh my god. And there we go. Okay. Hold the cultivator back up. Then we'll get it all planted and we will be good to rock and roll. I might go ahead and just accept that contract for field 8. It's still yellow, we're good. Once it turns like no field has it yet, but when it turns like that yellow orangish, then I think that would be a good time to accept it. Unless we get done with planting our field pretty quickly, then we should be good to just go regardless. But planting's gotten a lot faster as well. Still takes a little bit of time just because it's not as wide as the cultivator, but compared to what I had, it works wonders with how quickly it goes. Back it up just a little bit. There we go. Good enough. Don't always get the field 100%, but as long as we get like 99% of the field planted, we're good. Just as long as we can get the field like 99% profitable, I'd call that a win. I call that a success. Like that little corner, I won't go back for that little corner. See if we can get that entire corner. We absolutely can't. Get a little bit more than just the corner, but it's fine. It's fine. We got the entire corner, and that's all that matters. Now the rest of the field's easy to do. Got the outline, we're good to rock and roll. And I turned a little too soon. Oops. Should be able to hold cruise there for a little bit. Still good on field 8 for it being that type of yellow. I don't think it hasn't gone to the next stage. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I think. I don't know. Alright, I think 2 more passes and we'll be done with the field, done with our field. I think I can't remember if I said it when I was cultivating, but I think I said that I was gonna get done with this before the sun even came up, but I can't remember. Alright, since I just see this side, I'll just line up with it a little bit if I can. There we go. Yeah, one more pass through because there's just like the tiniest strip left. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is let that finish kind of by itself. Go ahead and borrow the items for field 8. So those will be at the shop or whatever this place is called. And then I'll park the planter, attach the trailer, probably head up to field 8, come back, get the harvester and the header. Then I think we should be good to go. Alright, yeah, so if we just take that road to the right, I know it's kind of hard to see on the map, but there it's a little bit easier to see. If we just take the right here, this should take us right, basically right to field 8. But we do need to get some gas soon in this tractor, but we still got a little bit. We got plenty of gas, yeah. Let's see, field 8 is okay. Yeah, we can kind of see it top right of the map now. So yeah, it's right down the street from our field. Just a little bit different route. And I think we should just park us right here. Yeah. Alright. Got the 17,000 capacity harvester, so that'd be nice. Since the corn header isn't as wide, we'll just take it. We don't need to worry about the trailer. Let me just go ahead and disable straw swath before we get there. And then since we have our trailer there, we don't need to worry about bringing their tractor and trailer up to the field just yet. Once our trailer gets filled and then we fill up the harvester again, then that's when we'll bring we'll bring their trailer up to the field. Alright, let's go ahead and start unfolding the header. Hopefully we can get past the light there. Perfect, okay. Unfold the harvester real quick. Yeah, we'll just go long ways. Try to make it a little bit easier on ourselves, you know, just gonna take a little bit to get each little trip, but it is gonna get the field done. I guess the quickest way. We won't have to turn as many times, that's for sure. So, yeah. And see, this is paying what? 28? 25. And with us borrowing the items, probably going to be about 23, so... But that'll be more than plenty of money for us to be able to get our next harvester and header, so hell yes. Hopefully we can just get this field done before our next harvest is ready to go. Which our field may be ready to harvest before we finish this field, but we probably won't harvest it until we get that next one, so yeah. It's whatever. Thought I pressed the button to lift the header, but since I wasn't on the actual header, it wasn't there. Yeah, we'll just get it when we come back, yeah. Guess we just get to sit here and do nothing. Get to stare at corn being harvested all day for the rest of the day. So where do we have to take the corn? The port grain elevator? Okay, so that's... I kind of wish it was central grain elevator, but whatever. Okay, even though we're gonna begin paid like 23,000 or something like that, the excess corn that we get is what's gonna make up for that 2-ish grand that we lose from borrowing items. Which is nice about the contracts, because even though you lose a little bit of money for borrowing the items, by the end of it, you get a little bit of extra profit, because when the contract finishes, you get whatever's left, which is really nice. Alright. Yeah, and kind of knew as soon as I turned right that I was going to have to drive my trailer all the way up over there, but oh well. What I could do is, after I pour the corn into this trailer, I could, after the next full harvest, or, yeah, harvest, after I fill the harvester again, I could go get the other trailer and just have that sitting on the other side of the field. That way I'm not having to drive all the way around just with one trailer and then switch and do that again. Like, no, there's no point to do that. Like, so while that's filling up, I'm gonna get this trailer going. Nice little John Deere here. It's a nice trailer too. I think this has the belt. I don't think that's... Oh no, there's the trailer. That was a little bit closer than I was wanting. I think this trailer has a belt system to unload. So instead of having it be a hydraulic, I think, I can't remember. Let's see, tip side back. Grain door, back, grain door. I don't remember, actually. Well, I would imagine the harvester's empty now, so... But I mean, the field's right there. So yeah, we'll just leave this trailer on this side, and then when our harvester's full, when it's full on this side, we'll just dump into this trailer. And if it's full on this side again, we'll just empty it into that trailer. Sounds easy enough, right? So we might as well just keep going in circles then, if I'm going to keep both trailers, or keep a trailer on each side of the field. Because what I was going to do is just go up and down, up and down. But since I've decided to do that with the trailers instead, then I might as well, yeah, just go do a just keep doing circles then. And sometimes the original plan doesn't stick. Oh well. Thought the original plan was gonna be good, but I guess not. Not the end of the world. At least it shouldn't be the end of the world. So we're taking this to Port Grain Elevator. Where is corn best at? Central Port Grain Elevator. Nice, okay. See, they know where to get the money then for corn. Hell yeah. Generally, sometimes they don't take it to the best place. They just take it to wherever they feel like they should take it, I guess. Wherever, like, the CPU thinks. Maybe I'm just seeing things as well, but, like, past couple of times that I've been doing contracts, they've been taking it to the better place. That just may also be coincidence that the best place is the place that I'm taking their crops. Like Bailey need to take that what to the barn. Not Bailey's probably not the best. Let's see. Cotton, take it to the spinnery. So cotton. That must not be cotton then. Your cotton. Oh, spinnery's the only place for cotton. Then I don't know. Then there's not many places, to. There's not many contracts active to kind of like see what I'm saying, like oh yeah, they're taking it to this place even though they should be taking it to like they're taking it to Central when they should be taken to the port. Or like Central Port Elevator instead of Port or West Port what the fuck is it called? Port Grain Elevator, Central Grain, it's the grain. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Well, we're almost full. The harvester's almost full again, which is very nice. means we're making progress. Gonna get the pipe on out, moved on out. And I'll go ahead and stop right there. Perfect. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. So can I can, no, it's just the grain door what? Why can I do that then? Like, why can I move the sides up and down? That's interesting. I don't know what that means. We're just gonna get back in the harvester, and once it's done, just get going again. Bada bing, bada boom, just like that. No wasting time out here. Okay, I don't think we messed up that line. Perfect. Yeah, there was a little bit, like, on the side, but we didn't mess up the line at all. Sweet. Actually, what I could do, here's plan number 3 that we could do. Just stick on this side until this trailer's full, then... I don't know, we'll see. I don't know. We'll probably just continue to do, like, circles, yeah. Why not? It's a good system. Like, we're just making the square, or the rectangle smaller and smaller and smaller instead of just taking one line every pass, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which way would be quicker either, you know? I'm sure it would be about the same if you didn't miss any. I did cut in a little bit on this row, but oh well. I see how we're cutting in a little bit. And we'll just keep it, why not? Probably gonna end up on the other side here. Like, going this way, just on the other side. So we're gonna have to move that tractor a little bit, but eh. Oh well. It's not like we haven't had to move both tractors previously, so I mean... Let's see, how much progress? 14%'s not bad. So it's what, probably like 7% each harvest? Or each fill in the harvester? It's gonna the field's gonna get to a point where I'm just gonna be able to do a full square or full circle, quote unquote circle, to where I will be at that tractor, be at this one, just make a full circle, and I'll go past it. Like, you know what? Just so I'm not having to drive the tractor like crazy far, I'm just gonna go back up. So I could do more U-turns, yeah, with the field. Like, just go like this, and then turn back around, go back up like that. I could do that, yeah. That way I'm not having to move the tractors around crazy. Because I know for a fact I'm probably going to end up down in that corner, which I'm going to have to move that tractor all the way back down there. When instead, I'm probably going to end up right where the tractor, where this one is. I just got to do a little U-turn to get to the left side of the harvester, so... Did I call it, or did I call it? Damn, I may not even... yeah, I'm gonna have to do like the smallest little U-turn. Yeah, with me already having a little bit of gas in this tank, I don't want to be driving crazy far. That's not the reverse button. I was pressing W and I just kept holding W. Oh my god. Alright, boom, boom. On to the next one. So probably gonna end up with the same thing where we're gonna just barely be behind the other track, the John Deere. We're gonna have to just move it just a little bit, but eh. At least we won't have to move it like halfway across the field, so. I It's not gonna cost much, but I do want to switch up my trailer, my trailers, I should say. Um, Once we get back on the straightaway, I'll show it what I'm thinking of doing. Right now we have that tractor and trailer, which I'm gonna keep. I'm not gonna sell that, since it's 45,000 liters worth of space in the trailer. And I like the unloading because it's not hydraulics where it goes up, so any high or any low roof, I don't have to worry about that. It just goes off the back with like a belt system. Um, but I was thinking of getting these two types of trailers. And with those two type of trailers, I can have like 4 or 5 of them connected all with each other. And I was just thinking of doing like 5 of those trailers. Um, doing just the one, just doing this trailer since that has like the regular hitch. But then I was thinking of doing 4 of the other trailers. Just because I think you can have up to 6 before like the vanilla tractors don't have enough horsepower to pull that much. God damn, I'm that right side. So I was just thinking about doing like 5 trailers instead, which still might be pushing a little bit, but it's gonna be worth it. Cause I before I started stream, I hopped on and I did a little bit of math. And I did some calculations for like how much each trailer would cost, how much total for all 5, and like how much liter/space it would have. So, I was also comparing it to my original plan/thought for the Lizard Warrior, like the semi truck, and then the Pacesetter trailer, like the grain-esque trailer. So, that's one thing that I gotta see. Can I? Okay, it can hold everything. Perfect. Never mind. So, yeah, that plan can't be thrown out the window for any specific type of crop or whatever. But what I was thinking is, with the Pacesetter trailer, since I would need a semi truck to do that, since it's a fifth. Since it's a fifth wheel, and it has a different type of trailer connection, I would have had to buy a semi and a regular trailer, or the semi and the trailer. But with the other trailers that I can connect like 4 or 5 of them, I just have to have that behind a tractor. And if once I get the vehicle workshop, I can upgrade my tractor and get a better engine, get more horsepower. I can pull those babies no problem. But here's where my math comes in. For the Pacesetter trailer and the Lizard Warrior, I would need $200,000. And I only get 60,000 liters of space with the Pacesetter trailer, which is solid, but it's not great. Especially for $200,000 because of the damn semi truck being 120. It's not great. And so for the other trailers, that first trailer with the regular like ball hitch connection, that's 27,000, and I get 21,000 liters of space in that just one trailer. And so then when I add on a second trailer, that moves it up to 52,000 for 42,000 liters of space. And here's where the most absolute ingenious part of this plan is. When I add on that third trailer for $3,000 less, for 77,000, I get 63,000 liters of space for crops. That's $3,000 less than the pace setter trailer and 3,000 liters more of space. See, I don't even need like the fourth and fifth trailer, and I'm already getting a hell of a deal. Like, I just get two of... Oh, my harvester's full. I just get two of the second trailer type and one of the regular hitch type. Like this type of trailer and the other one. And I'm already beating out the other trailer, and I didn't even need to spend $120,000 on a semi-truck. Now I'm probably not the first person to realize this, but that's still a hell of a deal that I found out by myself, which I'm very proud of. Because I was like, you know, it would be funny if I just had like 4 or 5 trailers just for the hell of it, because like I want a decent amount of space. I mean, shit, what I could do right now is go back and look up tractors. Let's see, which tractor do I have? I have this one. So yeah, like I have a decent tractor. But what I could do is just buy something like this 7R series for 238,000. Or I could just even buy a medium-sized tractor for 100,000 just to pull that other one. Because it's... I could get a similar deal for a medium tractor as I am for a whole ass semi truck, and you know, be spending the same amount of money. Because like I would use my tractor to pull the 4 or 5 other trailers, and I would get another tractor eventually to just pull that trailer. And I would still be under what I would spend for the semi-truck and the pace setter trailer. I would be above it, but I would have a lot more worth, you know, like. And what I may do is I may eventually get the semi-truck and the pace setter trailer eventually, just for the hell of it. But I think in the short term, those 4 or 5 trailers is gonna do me wonders, you know, so. Because, back to the math, to get up to 84,000 liters of space, I'm only spending 100,000. 102 to be exact. And then just another 25,000 for that 5th trailer, $127,000 for 106,000 liters of space for crops, which is absolutely a hell of a deal. Especially when, I'm doing something like this, where instead of just having two trailers and then when one of my trailers gets full, go and uh, go and dump it at wherever, I can just stay at the field the entire time until I'm done. And then when all five trailers are filled, shit, if all five trailers get filled, um, then I still have whatever trailer that I get to borrow equipment. That's if I would need to borrow equipment as well, because I'm gonna get the upgraded harvester and header here soon. So like anytime there's a wheat, oats, fucking soybean uh contract, I can just use my stuff then. I don't have to borrow any equipment. Now if it's for like another corn contract, then yeah, I would still need to borrow some equipment, but it wouldn't be anything crazy, like because like the 106,000 liters of space, that's more than the two trailers that I have at this field combined, I think. Because mine's only 45. Let's see, I can find his really quickly. Whatever this... He's using this trailer, which is 47,000. Which 45 is 92,000 space. 92,000 liters of space. Which I'm getting 14,000 more space in the 5 trailers that I have. And that I can still use my other trailer on top of that. This is an absolute genius move, in my opinion. It just makes the most logical sense for the amount of money that it takes. Because like for that trailer there, how much did I spend on it? See, yeah, I have that one. So 56,000. Okay, so compared to just that one trailer versus two, this trailer beats it just barely, but let's see, it was what, 56, right? Yeah, 56. So 56,000 for 45,000 liters of space. And it would be $52,000 for 42,000 liters of space. So 4 grand cheaper, but I lose 3,000 liters of space. So like, yeah, it's really once you put that, third and fourth trailer on that you really start to make good progress towards being efficient. Being efficient and effective for your trailers. Like actually being able to have a lot of space while not spending crazy amounts of money. Like, let's see, his trailer, that Joskin, 47 for 60,000. Yeah, that's just not worth it. Like, shit, that trailer actually might have been worth it. 1,000 less than mine, and it had more space. Shit, I should have picked that one up instead. I don't know why I didn't. Let's see, yeah, 45 and 48.5. That's And it's $1,000 cheaper. That's interesting. Uh, maybe it couldn't hold everything. I wasn't looking at that. So let's see. Mine can hold everything. Yeah, that can only hold like fertilizer and stuff. That's why I didn't pick that one up. Alright, we'll probably fill this trailer up. Then I gotta take this to port, right? Yeah, port grain elevator. Don't know which trailer I want to take first. Because his is 47,000, so we'll take mine, yeah. We'll go back and actually we'll go back and forth with his, and I probably won't use my trailer from here on out, yeah. I'm just gonna keep this over here to the side then. Since I don't want to be like wasting any more gas in my tractor, but and I mean, like I said, we're not too far from port grain elevator, so it's not gonna take us too long to just go dump all the corn in the silo and be right back. So yeah, we'll be good. Another thing we need to focus on is our debt. We're still in debt a little bit. And less than 200,000, that's not bad. I think, depending on how much money we have after this job and after we buy our harvester and header, we will see how much money we have, and that will tell us whether or not we can spend some money towards our debt. But I mean, if we get like, if we have like 15, 20,000 at least, we'll probably spend like 10 of that towards our debt. Um, and then what we'll probably do is just save up the 127,000, get the trailers, and then potentially work our way towards our debt then. Like what we could do is, so yeah, after we get the harvester and header, after this, we know that's for sure. That's for certain. We know when that's happening. I think we will then, like I said, save up to get the trailers. Yeah, save up to get the trailers, so at 127. And then I think what we would do after that is save up like 100 grand, pay off like $95,000 worth of our debt, or around there. And then after that, save up for that medium to large esque trailer. Not trailer, tractor. Yeah, save up for that like medium to large tractor. 500 corn short. That's crazy. Um, then after that, I think we would just save up again to get ourselves out of debt. So we got a little bit of ways to go still before we get ourselves out of debt. But at least we have like a solid plan. Um, and then I think somewhere in between, ow. I think somewhere in between getting the trailers, between now and getting the trailers, I think that's when we get the workshop. Um, so after the harvester, we'll get the workshop at some point and see how much it would cost to upgrade our tractor to where we want it. I think that's what we'll do, yeah. I gotta write down this plan or else I'm gonna forget. So let me just do that real quick. Alright. We'll do numbers. So first step, harvester / header. Step 2, workshop. Vehicle workshop. And we'll put like under that upgrade tractor. Then step 3, multi-trailer. Step 4, 100,000. Let me put money symbol before that. 100,000 debt. $100,000 worth payoff debt. Okay, then step 5. What was step 5? What was after paying off the debt? Or was the debt before the trailer? I don't remember. I really don't remember what was after debt. Oh, that's right, the medium to large tractor. New tractor. That's right, okay. So we got our next few next few steps to our next plan and whatnot. We're good to go. Now I know what to do for the next fucking 4 years on this game. Let's see how much we've done. Third of the way there. Not too bad, not too bad. Just, it wouldn't be so bad if this field wasn't so big. Like, just this field is so long. Like, it takes up the size of these 3 combined. It just taking a minute. I swear the other times I was trying to fill the harvester up, it did not take this long. Okay, I'm lined up perfectly where I was. Why didn't you get... I don't understand. Seriously, how the fuck am I missing those? Watch, I'm gonna just turn just a little bit and I get it. Other times you barely nick it and you get it, and other times you're just apparently like 7 feet too. You're not even near it. You can't even harvest it somehow. So I don't understand this trailer either. Like I've got so much space on the sides, like in front and in the back, yet none of it can hold space apparently. Like This game's not true farmer, bro. They would fill this trailer up until the suspension started creaking. Even then, they would still pour a little bit more on. Like... Okay, where the hell's the grain door, then, on this thing? I have no idea. I want to say this is a belt system, but who knows? Why is it always a close call with this damn train, bro? Never mind, it goes that way. We were fine, I guess. Like, I saw the train, I was... Okay, I guess I... Why is the gate open there? Like, I saw the train, I was waiting for the things to go down, but they never went down. Okay, why am I stuck? There we go. Okay, it is belt system. Sweet. So I'm gonna stop overloading. Switch it. Here, let me... Right there, tip side to the grain door. I have no idea where the grain door is, but... Oh, the grain door is just like right there. That's neat. We'll switch it back. I was just curious where the grain door was. Since I don't think I've used this trailer. I don't think I've probably used it. I just haven't used it in a while. There you go. Alright, back to the field we go. Let's see, we are 42% of the way done. Thank God he was turning. So I don't know if I should then or not. Because, like, I kind of want to empty my trailer real quick. Just so I have both trailers ready again. At the same time, since we're at 42%. I don't know. Okay, here's what we'll do. I will empty my trailer and bring it back. And so we're gonna put this trailer underneath the pipe for the harvester, and while that's filling up, we'll take our tractor and trailer over to the port. the port grain elevator, and then we'll bring it back and try to finish the field. Yeah. Sounds like a good enough plan, right? Alright. Might as well just go empty it, get a little bit closer to being done with this contract. And I mean, once we empty our trailer, that just gives us more space. So, like, instead of. Once that trailer fills up, instead of just having to go back and forth, like 2 or 3 more times, I can just do this like 1 or 2 more times instead. Do both tractors, you know? Alright, cool. And they don't even stop at the stop sign. That's crazy. Start overloading. And it's probably going to be like 50 or 60%. Yeah, 45. I was close. I was close to 50. So yeah, probably going to have to do like 1.5 more times for transporting. Which, I mean, isn't terrible. It's not bad. Alright, totally wasn't turning before then, but alright. But now, what I can also do, since both the trailers are empty, I can put one down here, and I can put one, like, up here. I swear, I put on the fucking cruise control, but it doesn't, like, activate. It doesn't register that I have it pressed. Like, what sucks is I can't press cruise while I'm holding W. Gotta let go of W and then press the cruise button. Which kind of sucks. I don't know why it does that. Now, if I was pressing S, then yeah, that makes a little bit more sense, but like, gas, that doesn't make sense. Alright. All depending on how much money we have by the end of this job, um, we may not pay off any debt at all. Cause we need 28,000 roughly, probably like 28, 29,000, um, for the vehicle workshop. And so if I have like 20 or like 15, 20, then yeah, I'll probably pay like 5 or 10,000 um towards my debt. But if we have like 20, if we have like 25, 30, then I'll just go ahead and get the vehicle workshop. Because there's no point to have like 25 when I need 25 to 30. No point to spend 5 or 10 for my debt when I need that just a little bit more money to get our next thing, our next building slash vehicle. Let's see, we're getting what, 20? I did hit the cruise. So yeah, about 23. So that puts us up to 63, give or take. Also, we'll just say 20,000. Um, and I don't know how much money we'll get from any of the excess corn that we have in our trailers. I don't know how much money that will be, so that could put us up another 10, 15, 20,000 at least. So, I mean, we may not be paying off any debt today. We may just be going straight for purchasing. We're gonna have so much. Oh my god. If we look at our money, like, here is generally white. Like, after we buy the harvester and header plus the vehicle workshop, whoo-wee, that's gonna be a lot of red. But I mean, I'm also not like crazy worried about our debt either, because it's only $1,000 a day that it takes, which $1,000 a day I will gladly take. Um, I think when it was like $500,000 when I had it fully maxed out for debt or for a loan, I think it was like 4 or 5,000. I can't remember exactly, but I know it was quite a bit of interest. Like you could physically see just the money dropping every day and be like, man, I gotta really pay that. But with it being like 200,000, it's only $1,000 interest every day, which, like I said, I will gladly take that over, 2 or 3,000. And I think that's why I haven't really bothered to try to get out of debt as much lately, at least in this game. um, just because it's only 1,000, and like I can make that back in a day. Like Monday was probably a bad day, see, harvest contracts. Yeah, so it's only 1,095 a day for our loan interest, but like every other day I'm getting. Oh, that's because I bought seeds, that's right. Like the rest of the week I've been getting 60 or 70 and 80,000 a day, which is fantastic. It's like over the course of 4 days I've almost gotten $400,000, which is kind of insane. But yeah, we should easily be able to get the vehicle workshop on top of our harvester today. I hope, you know. It's gonna really depend how much excess corn we get from this field. Of course, I think the for corn ranch is the best place to take it. Interesting. Okay, so once we start making money, we'll stop uh unloading the corn from our trailer and we will just take it. Hopefully we have a little bit, hopefully we have a decent amount in our trailer that we can still take to the ranch and make good profit. And that's of course if it's still like 100 or it's like 300 bucks more. No, it's only 100. It's 300 more than Central and the restaurant, but it's like 50. And it's 60 more than Port. So I mean, it's not gonna be crazy difference, but I mean that very well could be the fucking couple $100 that we need, or the couple $1,000 that we need. But I mean, obviously, we just gotta wait and see, really, how much leftover corn we can take, or how much leftover corn we can get. We still got a decent amount of corn left, but I mean, we're over halfway there. A lot of the progress really just comes from offloading it from the trailers. So mine, it's probably like second phase or stage in growth. I also got to think about where I want to put the workshop. I was thinking like around here. Because I mean, it would be like kind of out of the way and it would be more towards like the entrance. I don't know, we'll see, yeah. I think after we get a new tractor, we should probably pay off our debt completely for our like whole plan. I think that would be a good like sixth step. Um, and then after that, I think we would try to look into getting some more land after that then. I think that would just be the next logical step after we pay off our debt, is just get some more land. So I'm just going to go write those two down. Okay, step number 6, pay off debt completely. And then step 7, look for new land. Alright. I mean, obviously, when we're looking for new land, we're probably just gonna buy like field. What field is above us? What, 19, I think. Yeah, like buying just field 19 right there, making that whole. Shit, we could even just make that like whole one field. See, how much would that be? 210,000 bucks? That's nothing. We could easily buy that and put some farmland on that. And to like switch it up, we could put something like corn on it, you know? Let's see, so there's, or like corn or like sunflowers, you know, something for like the other header, because should we could just look at, so there's corn headers. There's another headers. It's just for sunflowers, that's right. So like, yeah, we could just buy sunflowers, or we could buy a header just for sunflowers. We could just do a corn header. Yeah, we could do or we could just do, not just do, but we could do beets, we could do potatoes. I kind of don't want to do those two, but we could. How are beets and potatoes looking? I feel like cotton might be the way to go though. With it being 2 grand, like, yeah, and like potatoes and sugar beets, that is not worth it at all. Like, shit, cotton, soybeans, and sunflowers, like, canola. We could even throw canola in there, like we look at canola as well. That's solid. Not as good as others, but that's solid. It's like we have 3 solid options for our next farm. Either cotton, canola, or sunflowers. Sunflowers or corn would probably be the easiest option, just because we would need just buy another header for that. Did I say corn? I meant sunflowers. Yeah, so cotton, sunflowers, or canola. Corn would be fun, but it's not as profitable. Um, but I mean, yeah, so we would just need to buy another header for sunflowers. Um, Canola, I think our current header could run canola. No, excuse me. Yeah, any normal header could harvest canola, so. Shit, we might as well put canola on the next land, on our next farmland. Just because it's the same header, so we wouldn't have to waste any more money to buy another head, so yeah. Well, process of elimination and financial reasoning, we're fucking putting canola on our next farmland, whenever that is. So, I mean, while that's filling up, let's look here. Field 19, 210, okay. Field 19, 210,000. Go ahead and write that down. I probably had time to write it. I thought we were closer and I didn't want to run into the harvester. Okay, field 19. 210,000, okay. Nola. Alright. Got our next goal / objective figured out. Here we go. So we gotta be close to like 60% of the way done. Damn, I'm good. Yeah, with like field 13, you gotta get your own like cotton technology going. Which I'm 100% to do, 100% down to do. I just think I let's I would want to get another field going and like have it running pretty smoothly with another crop on it before I get a whole new technology of equipment going. Because I mean, let's just look here. There's beet, potato, cotton technology. That's just for trailers. Okay, cool. There it is. Okay. Yeah, cotton technology. 500,000. 500,000, bro. I don't even have enough money for that currently. Like, what the hell? And on top of that, to get a field plus that's crazy. I'm tempted to do that real quick though. Like, let's see, it's field 13, right? Yeah, field 13. Ah, it's getting to the end of it. Field 11. Like, I want to do it just to see, like, what I need for cotton, you know? Like, what kind of equipment do I need? Because in the picture, it looks like we can use two, you know? But I don't know how two of them work together. I mean, I could also just look it up, like look up a cotton harvest for Farming Simulator 19. But just based on the fact that you could get 2 grand out of however it works. Like 2 grand worth of cotton, that's crazy. If I can have like a decent field for it too, like if I could get maybe like field 23, like these 2 fields here. Shit, or even just field 23, you know? I can make that just a cotton field. That would probably be pretty damn, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Not productive, but, pretty damn profitable. That's what I was looking for. That'd be very profitable. Because, like, field 23, that's not, like, a crazy small field either, though, you know? And I could do what I did to mine, just flatten it out. I could probably even buy these next and just make that one big field. Because, like, if I'm gonna buy just, no, shit. If I could buy this, then I could continue on and then just buy that and just keep going until I hit the restaurant. Like, just make it like one big field. I don't know if I'd make it one big field, but I'd make them pretty big fields. Just for the fact I could put so much crop on them. I always miss like one or two on the on the inside. I don't know how I do it, but I somehow manage to always do it. Okay, what are we looking at for the contract? 66%, that's not bad. I mean, we just have this little bit left. And then I can spend a bunch of money. Oh shit, I didn't even realize I was checking something on Discord. Didn't even realize my harvester was full. Alright. That's what, probably like 2 or 3 trips there. And that's still quite a few trips down there. I mean, we are getting closer and closer to finishing this job. Oh yeah, that's one left on that side there. One trip. So we'll definitely be able to come back down and actually start to make progress back towards this side. Because once we come back, it will be like, the edge of it will be like down here or something. And then get that, be like down here, and then it's like this short. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, you get it. Right? Hopefully you get it. Hopefully we get it within the hour. It's field 13. It's on its last stage. Damn. So I'm curious, because, like, when we go to the trailers, we look at cotton technology. A bale collector. Okay. So they collect bales. So how does that turn... How does cotton turn into bales, then? You know, like... I think the next time there's a cotton contract, I think we should take it just regardless. Just to see what the hell is going on, so I know what I am getting myself into once I start getting into cotton technology, you know? Let's see, sewing, baling, transport. I think that's still currently the only cotton contract, so. Because, like, if I can't use any other trailer, then I know how much money I need to save up for a trailer, you know? And that's why I was thinking of, like, just doing canola or sunflowers first. Um, for our next field, since we only need a new header for that, or like the canola, we don't even need anything else for it. We just need to do a different type of seed for it. Well, I mean, we're getting pretty close to being done with this, but I mean, we still gotta transport what we've harvested so far, and I don't know if that's gonna cause us to lose the timing for this contract, since it is on its last stage of being ready to harvest. Because I think at any moment now that the owner is just going to harvest himself or have somebody else harvest it, but it's just going to go by like that. Oh shit, hit my mic because I wanted to put my hand back on my keyboard because I was itching my arm because I missed one single thing of corn. Yeah, I don't know if we'll lose that. I bet we'll lose the contract, but yeah, oh well. Once it hits 16,000, we'll put the pipe out and get ready for to unload it into a trailer. There we go. Alright, I think maybe we can get one more. I think we can get a uh full harvest in the trailer. I just don't know how much space we'll be left with afterwards. Alright, 3850, that's not bad. 3850, 38.5. Jeez, man. Missed a zero. Right, we're almost up to the top, where we'll actually start being able to make progress. I mean, we're making progress regardless because we're harvesting it, but to actually make more visible progress, if that makes sense. I don't know. I mean, visible progress, just look at the rest of the field. Hopefully you know what I'm trying to say. Alright, there we go. Yeah, field 13 is still there. Let's take a look at the contracts. 80%. Damn. Let's see. Any other good? Nah, just that field 9 baling's not too bad. But of course, I want to try out the field 13 with the cotton harvesting. Because, like, in the picture, it's showing 2. So, like, do they connect together somehow? Or is it just showing 2, but I'm only going to get 1? Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, if he's got 2 of them, that's $1 million worth of equipment there, bro. Hopefully I can just get this done quick enough, get those unloaded over at the port grain elevator. I can hopefully accept that contract quick enough. If only I wasn't going, 6 miles an hour and I could maybe go like 10 or something. You know, it would help if I stopped missing like 2 or 3 husks of corn. You know, just focus on this side. Don't focus on the other side. It's not like our line's already fucked up as it is. We'll get on the way back. Yeah. Feels like up here, like past where I'm at already, then yeah, I would go back for it, but since it's just right there, I'm not gonna stop for that one. I did stop for like a second, but then I realized like I could just get it on the way back since it's already at the tail end of it. Or I guess the beginning of it now. Alright, pipe out. I'm gonna have to go empty that trailer here soon. Come on, tractor, go! So this can fit 7,000, like 6,500 more. Somehow that's pouring into the trailer, but I'm not gonna question it. Okay, switch back, put the pipe in, start the header or harvester, go. Okay, yeah, it was about 6,500, which isn't bad. Let's see, contracts. Field 13 still there. And what sucks is it's probably gonna go away. Slashy's gonna harvest it right as soon as we end. As soon as we finish pouring out the corn from the trailers, he's gonna harvest it himself, which is gonna really suck, but my farm isn't even ready yet, which sucks as well, because what's field 11? Field 11. I don't think field 11's up here on contracts yet. 1810. Field 11 isn't up there yet, but okay. I wonder why. I wonder why it's not up there. It's on its second stage of being ready to harvest, but I don't see it in the contracts. Like 18, 10, 17, 6, 14, 15, 4, 13. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. Okay, how are we looking though? 89? Okay. We're almost done. Of course, the contract's gonna finish before we actually finish harvesting the field, but... oh well. I'm gonna finish harvesting the field because that's some extra money for us. Go, 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 go! Come on, you stupid truck! Nope, you're not a truck, tractor. Truck, tractor, same difference. Still there. Yeah, it's really interesting why Field 11 isn't showing up as a contract. What is on Field 11? Uh, that's wheat, right? Yeah. Which makes it even more, like, interesting why it isn't a contract. I don't know. Definitely interesting, but... Okay, 89%. Wonder how much percentage this is gonna give us. Because this should be like 70%, 70 to 80% of the field transported. Shit, maybe even like 85%. Who knows? We'll see. We shall see. Nice turn there. Beautiful. Shit, maybe we could finish the contract now? If we start seeing our money go up. Nope. 68? I'm sorry? Let's see, is the ranch still the best place to take corn? Hold on, I'm trying to read like a newspaper and drive at the same time. A little tough. Trying to see my stocks. See, corn. Ranch is still the best place to take it. It stopped going up, but I mean, still the best place to take it. Alright. That's halfway across the map. Let's see, go back to contracts. 94, okay. Shit, I may just have to take it all to Port Grain Elevator. 60 bucks. I don't know if that's worth it for the drive. Time-wise. Since Field 11 doesn't want to show up as a as a contract. We're just gonna have to wait and see. when exactly the contract is finished, because if I get the rest of it harvested, put in the trailer, take it to Port Green Elevator, and at that point, then it gets finished. Then I can just take my trailer, move it, take it over to the ranch, and that's like a lot more profit. I know that for sure. Oh, I didn't put the pipe out, damn it. It's fine, we'll just park right here, put the pipe out, and we'll just go back and forth with this. That works. Okay. Surely that's like one more harvest. I mean, yeah, that's gotta be like one more harvest. I mean, just keep looking there, you know? Hopefully we can take and hopefully we can keep all 45,000 liters worth of corn in my trailer and take that all for profit at the ranch. Because even though it's $60, that's a huge profit, especially when it's under $1,000. You know, if it was uh like this, you know, $40, like 12.55, 12.92, I was already going to the ranch, I would probably just stay at the ranch. You know, the lower you go with numbers, the higher the difference, the better the profit. It's just facts and math. I had a feeling I was missing some. I don't know when he's gonna do Field 13, but I hope he doesn't do it soon. Because I really want to do it. Like, I don't think I've done cotton before, or I have, and it's just either been forever or. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a minute. If we just keep staring at Field 13, maybe he won't harvest it. Oh yeah, we're gonna be able to get this all in one harvest. Perfect. Let's see, what are we at? What are we at? Like 96? I was gonna say like 98, but maybe we have to transport more. Yeah. Which, like I said, if we just do that trailer and that gets us to 100%, I am completely fine with that. Oh, we're up to 97 now. Come on, baby, come on. Field, field 13 still there. Yeah, we'll back up and get a better start. Yeah, it's just so I don't have to deal with like the 2 or 3 extra husks just out in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, we up to 98. Field 13 still there. Alright. Get this last little bit. And I bet you that like 1 or 2%, like 1.5% is us transporting it over to the port. That's crazy that was like that was 13,000 liters worth of corn. That's crazy. Alright, we'll get in this tractor, get ready to go. Once it gets down to like 1,500, we'll switch and then we'll start going. Perfect timing. And still at 98, okay. Is 30,000 liters worth of corn enough to give us that 2%? Maybe, maybe not. Field 13 still there, unharvested. We got a chance to do it. Even though field 13 is a little bit bigger than, you know, just worth like 10,000 bucks, I still just want to do it, you know. I'm seeing what is worth fucking 18,000. Ford Field 4. Gotcha. I was trying to see it and drive at the same time, but I just kept moving back up, so I couldn't find my place again. Alright, come on, baby. 30,000. Will you be good for 2%? So I can take the rest of my profit to the ranch. God, I hope so. How do I hit the trailer on that? What am I hitting? Oh my god. Fucking tiniest little lip on the damn trailer. Alright, come on. Contract finished. Contract finished. Money start to go up, please, please. Yes! Okay, oh shit, I forgot I gotta continue to unload it. Oopsie. 11,000? Hell yes. 11,000 buckaroonies from third, not even 30,000, probably like 15. So that means we're gonna get fucking hella bank from 45,000. Our plan worked out. Hell yes. Oh my gosh, yes. See, fucking big brain plays over here. Shit, I don't even need. I still need to sell, yeah. Because I need 459,000. We're at 455,000, so we'll definitely have enough after we dump this at the ranch. We'll definitely have enough to buy the harvester and header. It's just whether or not how much more money we'll get to be able to buy the vehicle workshop. Which, if we got 11,000, I don't even remember how much corn was in the trailer. But if we can get 11,000 off just a little bit left in the trailer, we can easily get 30,000 from 45,000 liters worth of corn. Come on, Bessie, get up the hill. And stop. 4. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. So we need like 490,000. 15,000 more? 10,000? Looking doable. 37,000. Oh my god. That is insane. Okay, and then the fucking 24 grand, that's crazy. But go ahead and collect that. Okay, field 11 for wheat. Ooh, tempting, tempting, tempting. Is field 13 there? No. Fuck. What did I say? Oh, man. Alright, well, it's 15,000, so I mean, like, it's the best priced one. Because I don't want to, I don't like to do fertilizing. I don't really have, I don't like to spend a lot of money for the contracts. Like gas, that's the one thing I'll spend. Alright, let's go ahead and, let's just borrow the items, yeah. Might as well. Alright, well, field 11, we'll have plenty of time. Let's go ahead and get our new stuff. Alright. Let's see, we needed 519,000 just for the harvester and header. We almost did that without having to sell our previous harvester and header. That is quite insane. Alright, I should have taken that road down there, but that's fine. What I can do is this. Yeah. Just turn and go across the fields. Actually, no, what am I doing? Just go right there to field 11, since I don't need to go back to my fields, yeah. So, yeah, just leave you right here. Hop out. Garage. Repair, how much would you repair for? 302, 320? We can do that. And that didn't really do anything, but okay. Oh well. Alright. So, just, yeah, go ahead and sell you for 14 to... Oh, yeah. Actually, it did fix it, I think. Perfect. We have to 528. And then go ahead and sell you since we can't repair you. 42,997. Absolutely 571. Ah, all right. Beautiful. $57,000 worth of vehicles. Hell yes. All right, then we go to Harvester. Right there. Details. Can't do anything, but that's fine. Go ahead and buy you. Yes. Okay, then we go back. We go over here. Headers. Scroll all the way. You. Details. Can't do anything to you, but that's fine. Buy. Hell yes. And we have plenty of money left over. Okay, so now we go to you. I need... Is it miscellaneous? It is miscellaneous. What are you? Oh, that's right. Okay, $50 a day. Yikes. That's fine. Okay, but details... escape, what I'm gonna do. Over $500,000 in vehicles, that's crazy. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is do this. Then we go to miscellaneous details. Why did it put me over here? God damn it. Oh, and I do have to go that way, damn it. It's fine. We're right over the hill. Hey, there's our land. Okay, yeah, and I want to put it like I should probably put it over here. I should like put it like right here. Why can't it be day? I can't see what I'm doing. I cannot see what I'm doing. You know what? We're gonna do this during the day because I can't see shit in front of me. Alright. Which harvester is mine? We have the same one. Which one's mine? Oh my... Which one is mine? I don't know. I don't know which one's mine. How do I tell which one's mine? Well, shit. I really cannot... I don't know which one's mine. I bought mine second. Yeah, so this one should be mine. I hope it's mine. Let's see, yeah, 0 hours, and if we... 38-1. Okay, so this is the one we were supposed to take. Perfect. That is a very solid way to check which one is yours. If you just bought it, it should have 0 hours on it. If you're borrowing somebody else's, it should have more than 0 hours on it then. Very nicely. Done. Very nice. Ah, I'm so glad I have my own harvester now. Like, a actually good harvester. Oh my gosh. Oh, finally have a solid ass harvester. Let's see, is my field is ready to harvest. Field 11 is also ready to harvest. So what I think we'll do is we'll harvest, and that just grew. Alright. Everything just grew, damn. What I think we'll do is we'll harvest, we'll do field 11 first, and then we'll come back and do mine. Yeah, okay. What I was gonna do, yeah, let's do that real quick. Um, miscellaneous while it's day out. Perfect, and it puts me here. Okay, how do I move camera down? Rotate camera. Reset, move camera zoom. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think we should... Let's put it out by the windmill, yeah. How does this collide with an object? What object are you colliding with? Do I not own this land? Cannot be placed here. Object. The terrain can be deformed here. Oh no. I want to potentially use that for farmland later, maybe. I don't know. I don't know where to put it. Maybe if we put it over here, if we put it back here, maybe? Yeah, that kind of works there. I mean, it's kind of in the way. Honestly, that's not bad. I kind of like it there, but I mean, this hill, we could terraform that later potentially. We could potentially terraform. I love how that just moves it. Okay. We could, yeah, we could kind of terraform that. So what if we can't put it over there? I think we just kind of put it there then, maybe. Screw it. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright. 28,000. Dang it. Alright. Let's see, is field 11? My field is worse. Okay, so let's actually do my field first then. Which I'm gonna need my tractor and trailer for. Unfold header. That should technically fold up the... Yeah, there we go. Why are we going like 6 miles an hour now? I don't know why, yeah. I don't know. Why is that on 120? What the fuck happened? How did that get moved up? What the hell? No wonder it became day so fast. Oh my god. We just basically skipped an entire day. Fuck. I didn't even see that until now. It's like, it was just daytime. How's it getting dark? That's insane. Oh yeah, we're gonna be able to get this done so much faster. Because I was seeing like, yeah, these are like, this is orange now. It was just like this type of orange, like yellowish orange. But now it's like almost immediately needed to be harvested, which was, I have no idea how the hell that got turned on to be 100 times 120. That's insane. Let's see, this one holds, what is that? Where is it? 14.5. I don't remember how many soybeans are on my field. I know it's more than 10,000, but I don't remember if it's less than 14,000. Because since this can hold 14.5, we might be able to get it all done in one trip. I don't know though. Well, I mean, uh, okay, so we're upgrading the tractor and then doing the multi-trailer first. Okay. Then we're gonna be paying off the debt. That's right. Which, with us having like $195,000 worth of debt. Okay, we're back. Don't know why it does that, but it... Every stream... It's gotta be about like the same time every time. Every time it's happened now as well. I just get disconnected. Like my OBS and Twitch just get disconnected for some reason. But I don't know. Take a look at the map. With it being times 5, we should be able to... Because we still have, yeah, we still have one more phase for it before it... We have one more phase before Field 11 becomes that dark orange and is on the last stage of ready to harvest before it becomes, like, no, not able to be harvested. Even though I don't have, like, the wither withering away on. Uh, I still just don't want to deal with that. Um, with it being that dark orange, you know. So once we get our field re-prepped again, we'll take the other harvester, the same one, on over to field 11 and get that field going. Now, I don't know if I'll finish field 11, but yeah, I don't know. So we should be up to about 95 to $100 a day on our maintenance for our buildings then. Since we have, I think it's 45 for the silo, and I saw that it was $50 a day for the vehicle workshop. So, I mean, $100 a day, that's nothing compared to like the $1,000 a day on the loan interest, which I'm completely fine with. Um, and I mean, now that the fact that we can get our field harvested, just harvested and reprepped that much quicker now, since we have the bigger cultivator, we have the bigger planter, and now we have the bigger harvester and header. Like, we making some real fucking money moves out here. And I mean, shit, with this harvester, we may be able to get it all in one trip as well. Which is just another benefit of this harvester. like, like we're not even at 10 grand yet, and we have two more pass throughs, and we're done with our field. Like, that's amazing. Like, the longest part for our field is waiting for it to grow, like, and even then, it's not even that long either. So let's see, we did 2 circles around, and then we went through, came back, went through here. And I think if we just go back one more time, and I think our header will be wide enough to get that in one swipe. That's insane. 2 circles and two back and down and backs. That's insane. Yeah, this harvester's really just gonna pay for itself like the other equipment has. Oh, it's more than plenty wide. Oh my god. It's gonna get to the point where I don't know I don't know what I'm gonna be able to spend my money on, because there's gonna be no upgrades. Like, I think we have one of the better cultivators. I don't think we have the best, but I think we have one of the better planters. And I mean, we have technically the best harvester. It's got better gas over the other one, but it's got slightly smaller storage. But I mean, it don't matter for our field. We can get all in one swipe. That's insane. And you know what that means for us? I can just keep it in here for now. I don't have to bring the trailer on over. So let's go ahead and fold the header. Oh, didn't mean to hit the cultivator, but that's fine. Lower it? Can I still... I can't lower it. Lower it. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna park. Oh, I gotta go get my tractor though, yeah. So we might as well bring the trailer back then, yeah. Because yeah, I want to get my field prepped, and then I'll start on field 11. And then we can also see how much upgrading our tractor is going to be as well when we go back to our field. So lovely, lovely, lovely. Love how we can see our field from up here. Hopefully we don't flip. This should, yeah, this will take us right to our field. Perfect. Oh. Alright, yeah, we can cut across now. Nothing crazy steep. Alright, and we did put the pipe out. Perfect. Oh, shit. Turned too much. It's all good, though. All good. I doubt we'll be able to do anything good with our tractor for 23,000. Um, but like I said, we're just gonna look at how much it's gonna be to fully upgrade our tractor to what we want, since that is the next step for our plan. It's way less than 14. It's 18. It's 12.8, like almost 13,000, but all right. Unhook the trailer. Open vehicle options. Enter vehicle. Do I have to be on this? Oh, I think it's got to be here, maybe, on the platform. Maybe. Yes, aha. Okay, customize. Okay, engine setup. What we got? What we got? 380. What's the horsepower go to? Up to 320? Okay. Um, wheel weights, wide tires plus wheel weight. Narrow twin wheels, just twin wheels. Shit, and that's 23,000. I could do a crawler, okay. Uh, wide tires plus wheel weights. I don't know if that would be good. I mean, I would love to do both twin wheels. I wouldn't have any money left over. I'd have 300 bucks. Let me see what what other tractors, how much horsepower they are. So let's see. We have this one. That one's up to 291. It's 320, 320. Okay, 340 for 400,000. I'm spending up to 340 there. Yeah, it's gonna be hella worth it. Because by the time we try to save up enough money for a hell of a lot better tractor, when we're 40 horsepower down, or that's 60, but that's a $500,000 tractor. Like, yeah, fuck that. If anything, I'm going for this tractor if I'm saving up. Like, let's see, I can even get, I can get a better engine for that? Shit, I'm saving up for this, damn. Oh, and I can go twin wheels with it? Hell yeah, triple wheels. Oh, hell yes. I'm absolutely saving up for this one day. Oh, man. Shit, step 5, after we pay off that $100,000, if we want to save up $500,000 for this monstrosity of a beast, fuck it, yeah, why not? Alright, let's customize, let's get the better engine. Do both twin wheels. And absolutely customize it. Yes. Oh my god, look at me now. Okay, surely we should be able to pull this thing with no problem now. We got, what, 40 more horsepower? Surely we should be able to pull this with no problem. Oh my god, we're going up this little hill at fucking 10 miles an hour. That's, yeah, better than what it was. God, look at this beast, bro. I love it. I also want to save up for that $500,000 tractor with triple wheels, bro. That shit would look amazing. Okay, we're still pulling about 3-4 miles an hour, but it's a lot better. It didn't stutter to start, which is what I was wanting. 6 miles an hour? Oh my god. And for $23,000, bro, we only spent $23,000 and half of it was on just the wheel upgrades. And we're able to pull this thing like it's nothing now. What I may do as well, just so I don't go into debt a little bit more, is take one trailer load of soybeans and sell it. Even though I'm not gonna sell like 3 or 4 trailer loads, I'm just gonna sell one. Just so I can have a little bit of money. You know, like if I need gas. Am I not pressing V? What the hell? There it goes, damn. But yeah, once I get my field planted, I'm gonna take a trailer load from the silo and sell 45,000. 45,000 would be all of my all of my progress, I think. Let's see, what are we sitting at right now? For soybeans anyway, almost 1,800 at the ranch? Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna sell then. It's gone up 200 bucks in the past 3.5 hours. I'm gonna absolutely sell trailer load then. If I'm gonna be able to get fucking 1,800 bucks out of the soybeans. I think it's 1,800 bucks per 1,000 liters. So 45 times 18,000, or no, 1,800 times 45,000. I think. Or would it be 4,500? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say it again. The wheel and engine upgrades to this tractor was very much well worth it. So I'm actually able to pull my cultivator like it's an actual, like, part of the equipment. Instead of, it seeming like it's way too small. My tractor's way too small for the cultivator. Which is exactly what I was wanting, 28,000 for the workshop, plus another 23 for the actual upgrades. I call that shit a win-win. Like, spend 50 grand and I get this beast of a tractor? Hell yeah. Do you think it's like 11 o'clock before I get my field planted? I'll slow it down to regular time. Or I may just go ahead and take a trailer load of soybeans to the ranch real quick and sell. But, I mean, we're almost done here. So we should be able to get the planter, the seeder going pretty quickly and move on to getting that trailer load of soybeans to the ranch and getting a little bit of money back in my account. Because we should be done by about 10 o'clock in game with the cultivator. Or we should be at least starting to plant with, should be planting by 10 o'clock. And then that shouldn't take us an hour of in-game time. If it does, I will be very shocked and wondering where the hell the time went or what the fuck was I doing. Well, I would have been doing this during the day. I would have been doing my own field during the day for once, but somehow the time got turned to times 120, so and I didn't realize it, and so I am doing my field work in the dark again. Somehow, you know. Yeah, we'll get going before 10 o'clock with the planter. Longest part's just gonna get is gonna be starting it and like getting it lined up. But we'll be good, yeah. Right, lift it, fold it. That's right, I forgot I didn't move my harvester yet. That's because I was getting ready, I'm prepping my field. But the harvester's empty, so yeah. Alright. 5 to 10. 1,800 soybeans, that's more than plenty. Start to get it unfolded. And right there should be good. Let's get backed up. Perfect. Lower. Turn it on. Let's get going. Perfect. 4 minutes before 10. We're starting. Hell yeah. You know, just looking at my plow, I don't remember how wide it is just because I haven't used it in forever. But we may want to look into getting a bigger one or a wider one before or after we buy our new land. Um, just because I'm probably gonna make my own little plot of farmland over there. Make it a little bit more custom instead of just that rectangle that's already there. Kind of with what I did over here with the 3 plots of land. Probably make it a little bit bigger than what it is. You know, cut down the trees, see what I can terraform with the hill over there and all that. But then again, I may not need a new plow, but probably would be nice. I don't know, we'll see. Just all depending on what our money's looking like, what type of money it would cost to get a better slash new plow, you know. If it would cost a decent amount, then I'm probably not going to do it. But who knows, we'll see. Only downside of these 2 corners over here. If I can suck at turning around them. And I turned too late. Damn it. Well, at least this corner wasn't as bad to get out of, so... Alright. Get the inside of this square planted, and then we can go on with our, like, 17th step of the night. So I'm gonna take a look at the map real quick. Let's see, ranch is still good. Map. Field 11 still good, that's fine. Let's see, field 13's back up. Field 8? For potatoes? No, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. Field 13's, oh, okay. Let's see, field 4 is sugar beets. Why are all of the, like, good priced contracts at the most annoying things? Like, I don't like doing sugar beets. I don't like doing potatoes. They take forever. Bro, $82,000 would go so far. But the pain of doing that type of job for so long, I don't think I would keep my sanity. Like, I really don't. Like, I would spend that amount of time on the game regardless. I don't think I could do field 8 with potatoes, bro. Oh, just the thought of that just kills my brain. I'm tempted to take it though, just because of the $82,000. Bro, that's almost 6 figures. Oh, that would go a long ass way for the next step for the trailers. Oh, I'm super tempted to take it, but I already have a contract active. I didn't turn it off, okay. Let's see, it's field 8. I mean, if we could get field 11 done quick enough. I don't know. Fuck it, I'll go into debt. I'll get field 11 going quick. Like, as much as I'm gonna hate doing that job. $82,000. See, for $82,000, we could get a third trailer. Just on the $82,000 alone. Not to mention all the, like, excess potato profit that we would get. Shit, if we could probably get up to 100,000 plus with the excess potato profit, with the excess profit. And that would give us our 4th trailer. I mean, like, I don't see why not. I don't know, it's gonna be tough. Like, the pros of it is gonna be so high, but the cons of it is gonna be so high as well. I don't know. I don't know. Just for the money, it's so tempting to take. Like, generally you see like 48, like 52, but this is 82,000. They may take off, like, I don't know how much money they would take off of it, but I mean, I would still probably make a good $70,000 off that job. Oh my god. How much would it be to lose all payment? I don't know how much payment that would be. I'm gonna pause the game, Google how much it would cost to drop a contract, and then see if it's worth it. Because that $15,000 on Field 11, that's nothing. Type in Gold Harvester. Put you over here, since you were kind of like the designated. Okay, go over here, pause game, Google. What's the penalty for canceling a contract in Farming's later night? Okay, there's no penalty for canceling a contract other than the loss of the contract payment. You won't receive any penalties or deductions beyond the missing payment for the contract you didn't complete. If you've already harvested and delivered crops for a contract, you might be penalized the value of those crops if you deliver them to the wrong location and then cancel the contract. However, this is typically a minor deduction. So what you're saying, game, is there's nothing there? Oh my god. I oh my god. I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh man. I Oh, why did I take this job? Oh no. Oh my. I don't know if this was a good idea. Oh man. And see, like, field eight's the biggest, isn't it? It is. Oh man. I don't know if I'm gonna regret taking this job. It's $80,000 though. It's $80,000. I really, I'm gonna end stream there. it's 1 o'clock for me. It's been 4 hours. I will probably stream this Saturday because I've been wanting to start streaming on weekends, and I will probably start streaming this on Saturday. Oh shit. I hate how it does that. Forgot it does that though. That's fine. So I will probably, I don't know if I'll make any progress technically today or tomorrow. I'm sure I will a little bit, but nothing crazy. Um but I mean, I made some good progress. After we did that one contract, we got ourselves a harvester slash header and header. Um, we got the vehicle workshop and we upgraded our tractor to where we wanted it. You know, better engine, the twin tires. I probably should have gone for the wide tires with the wheel weights. But oh well, not the end of the world. So I mean, that's 3 things we did today. Not bad, and we now have a $80,000 job waiting right behind us on that. Oh man. Well, I know what the next few steps are going to be. I will probably write those off stream, off camera, or I may write them on stream next week or on Saturday or something, whenever. Um, just to kind of give us like the next like 3 or 4 steps, because I mean, shit, if we can get that in one. To be fair though, we didn't really make like 500,000 in one day, but it's whatever. But all right. Yeah, probably will stream this Saturday, but not 100% sure, but more than likely. So yeah. But like the screen says, thank you all so much for watching. And in the future, thank you for that. If you could, follow the socials down below. Very much appreciate that. And as always, until next time. Deuces.